It's tricky and like you never know like what's going on inside of a house.
Community members left shocked after human remains were found at a Southcrest home on Tuesday. Investigators swarmed the property, digging for answers the past 3 days. A person of interest has been named, Dwight Rhone. His family now speaking out on his lengthy criminal history.
He never was impoverished. He always had what he needed, so his wanting to be in the criminal element was all on him.
Tonight, we continue our team coverage as we learn new details about Rhone's criminal past and his personal life. We begin with ABC 10 News reporter Tolly Latoy in front of the house where it all began. Tolly.
We spoke to the property owner of this home who tells me he was the one who evicted Dwight Rhone 2 years ago. He says Rhone was evicted on July 4th, 2023, and he never saw him again. But new documents we've recovered and a closer look through a next-door neighbor's point of view are shedding light on who this person of interest is. Crews returned for a third day of a multi-agency investigation at this home at the end of Newton Avenue after human remains were found. A next-door neighbor gave our 10 News team a closer look at the site growing in the backyard of the property where crews have been focused. This next-door neighbor, Miriam Diaz, told 10 News they didn't hear any noises, screams, or anything strange next door. Not until this week when crews came and began digging. Her husband took these pictures showing yellow markers investigators left in the ground at certain locations in the yard. I spoke with the current property owner who tells me he evicted the person of interest, 74-year-old Dwight Rhone, from this home. He tells me he paid Rhone $2,500 to leave in July 2023. We've obtained a 2017 restraining order against Rhone, filed by Ernie Monia, who was his sister-in-law and the previous property owner. In it, she refers to Rhone as her roommate of 2 years. She accuses Rhone of bringing men and women into the home who appear to be drunk or on drugs. When confronted, she said he became very angry, began hitting her bedroom door, and broke it off. Monia says in the order, Rhone has a history of bullying and being verbally abusive. Further in the document, she says he's repeatedly threatened to hurt her if she didn't comply with his demands. We've been digging deeper into his lengthy criminal history.
He just was my whole life in and out of prison.
His nephew spoke with 10 News and says many of his family members haven't heard from him in years.
We're all shocked, but he was always like an outsider, black sheep looks, on the outside looking in.
We are still waiting on authorities to provide an update on the identity of the remains found and the cause of death. In Southcrest, Tolly Latoy, ABC 10 News.